Greetings, everybody. Surprise, no intro this week. Just because I've been doing stuff and things. I've been cleaning the house. Getting ready for the winter. The winter's fast approaching. It's going to happen this year. The winter is coming indeed. That is very true. I hope you're all having a good weekend and had a good week and are going to have future good weeks. I've been in a slightly odd mood today, in that as much as I've decided to go for the L-39C aircraft this week. Yes, I have. Look, this, I didn't get a great... I just put in the flight plan basically into Twitter and Instagram and the Discord, and we're all here ready. I've got the flight plan in. You should have the flight plan, I hope. And if you don't, it's in the description of the YouTube videos. Have a look at Twitch, Twitter, and I'm sure some of the moderators, if you ask, or me, we'll put in the in the chat for you. If you want to fly along on the North European server every Sunday, 2100 hours. Producer Buttons hasn't kicked off yet. Now I've got to remind myself this should be that far away from my mouth. So if it's not, give out to me. I hope the sound is working. I was just a little bit rushed. I was a little bit late, foolish and unwise, but everything seems to be fine. Is the sound okay, everybody? Are you all happy with the sound? Now, I didn't do the intro this week just to see, but there's one thing I do want to do is get the YouTube chat up on my screen, which is another screen here to my right. It's actually TV, and we'll see what's happening. So I hope you're all having a good week. Everyone's getting ready there. And I just put in, YouTube thing here. No. Everything seems to be fine. No. Folks, it ain't easy. It ain't easy. It's tough. You see, that's why I have the 15 minutes to get ready. Now, Kern Clink is with us as well this week, thankfully. Kern Clink, you there?
Hello.
Greetings.
Hello.
Hello. You're coming in.
Anybody there? Hello.
There is some people here because I had no intro.
Greetings and salutations.
Greetings and salutations to you as well.
Did we catch them off guard? I thought they were already, but they weren't.
They're all here on the server, but I think on the channel there, it's. Have you got any viewers there on YouTube? Let me just have a look here. See, I should have done all this beforehand. But look, it is YouTube. We can afford to be unprofessional. Do you know?
Yeah.
And how was your week? You did lots of flying in the real world?
Oh yeah, we did a wee bit of flying. It's like loads of flying. As you do. It's like busy.
Have you got
busy weekend, busy week.
As Ethereum's
it's like all good now. No, I'm tired. I'm having an automated airplane. I don't want to fly it. I let it fly.
Yes, I have to do manual this week because I'm flying the L-39C. Greetings, Copy D, in-car, RC, Dillbot01, greetings. Long time no see too. Willie L is also on YouTube. Davo and Goofy RS chatting. DCS Ducks, greetings. We're on track this week, this Tuesday, for a little bit of training for Gripper Sim and DCS World. Evo 5, greetings. Oh, Tritz, thank you very much, Tritz. Not only just Tritz help us out, help the channel out through PayPal, but also he's also subscribed tier 1 as he's subscribed for 10 months. Tritz, thank you very much. Tritz says hello, Gripper, Buttons, and Colonel Clink. So Tritz, thank you very much for your support. That's super. We've got Pyrotech as well, and Only Reaper, and everyone's coming out of the chat now. So sorry, Colonel Clink, I probably interrupted you there. So you've had a good week, lots of flying done.
Oh yeah. It's as it needs to be done.
And look, we've got Marvin Big in the server. Marvin Biggins, in-car, Stayman, Willamai, Cerebral Pair, Allman, Evo 5, Father Ted, Tango 22, there's Colonel Clink, Davo, BAW11, it's hidden behind BAW, greetings. Pete's from New Zealand, greetings. It says Pete, New Zealand. Pyrotech, there's Top Gun, there's Renewal Drop 6, Florida Fella, CJM, and his Captain Hook. No, not a lot. Lonely Reaper, DCS Ducks there as well, and Bakerfly, and probably many others, but they only show a few. Isn't there, Colonel Clink?
Yeah. It's like there's still a limitation on it, I think, for some reason.
Yes. This is my L39C. Single engine, so you'll be pleased there's been no failures, you know. No crazy failures this week. And also, with my camera here, you can see I have all the throttles and stuff. I think we'll get rid of this week because it's all over the other side over here. But I might leave it on anyway. Let me know what you think of the chat, folks, you know. Shuffle Shoes, greetings to you as well. And let me arrange my window so as I fly, because I'm going to be quick with this because there's no autopilot this week. We all know what happens when I'm looking away. Engines are started. And Colonel Cake, do you know what we'll do? I'll take off behind you. I'll keep you in my view, okay?
Okay.
And I'll try and fly beside you.
Okay, let's try that. So, hang on a second.
The tracker activated.
I'm missing something here. Okay, I want to do this. Haven't flown this for a while, and
There you go.
that should possibly go wrong.
So you're going to go forward and to your left.
Yeah, I'm just checking all my navigational stuff here, and then we set our autopilot for some bizarre reason. What altitude are we here anyway? So that will be fine. And then we should set that, and we set that. Happy days. So let me find where am I going? I don't know. It's
You're going
like,
to go forward and to your left. And then you'll see me.
yeah, I think so.
You're in the gripper sim livery, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm in a grip simulator. I'm turning here.
Oh, that's you. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought that. All right, that's you then.
I'm just follow what the ATC tells me.
Okay, I'll follow you. Heading power. Come on. Hold the
Not
brakes
that
on.
the ATC was ever wrong.
Hold the brake.
So
There we
how's the
go.
track IR working?
It's looked very well now in Microsoft Flight Simulator and in
Cool.
DCS World.
Cool.
We'll see now this week. I'm quite happy with it. And DCS World, you got to configure it within DCS World. You know,
Okay.
where are you? That's not you, is it? Where'd you go? Where are you currently?
I'm taxiing here the taxiway to the edge of the runway.
Oh, okay. Maybe you've disappeared. Microsoft, you got to fix that. If I can't see Colonel Clink, are you going down the taxiway? Which end are you going down? Are you going down to the western end? Kind of?
It's like I'm gonna go to the southwesterly end, yeah.
Okay, so I've got to backtrack a fair bit. Okay, I think I see you mixed up with everyone else there. I think. No, I don't.
It's
I don't
like
see you.
if you see renewable prop somewhere,
Father Ted?
or Marvin Bingles.
Cerebral pair? Cerebral pair?
So I'm just gonna go right through the lot here.
I think I see you. I think I do see you. So we're going to do some little loops in the way in this thing. We're going to throw it around a little bit. Yep.
Alright, so here we are.
There, I see you
okay.
there. You're just...
I'm just going through the lot here. I'm not taking any prisoners. Sorry, lads.
I will just wait for me there. Wait for me.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and keep beside you.
So
So
it's
it's got a
runway
little
4,
bit
that is.
more.
So, go figure. Anyway.
And there's the windsock there, folks.
Yeah, and it's all the way it's
windsock.
supposed to be.
It's all the way it's supposed to be. Now let's get some flaps going. Return. Take off flaps, please. Thank you. Oh, keep going. Don't stop, Gripper Sim. There we go. We've got takeoff flaps set. I'm coming around the corner now. There's Ryanair. I'd love to own one of these L39Cs. Made check.
So,
Now,
are you there?
I am right beside you, and you can go whenever you're ready. And I'll
Okay,
do my best to
so-
keep up beside you.
Okay, so I said this. Okay, so I give full power here.
Flight like you stole it.
Okay, there we go.
Full power. Oh, my phone's in the way. Great. And every time I look away, it makes everyone sick. Okay.
Okay, so there we go. Happy days. Look,
There you go.
beautifully take off.
Now let's see if I can do this. Stop. Up, up, up.
Gear comes up.
Gears up. Trimmy, trimmy, trim, trim. We are flying with Colonel Clink.
Positive rate of climb. Happy days. Flaps coming up. Autopilot goes on.
Oh, I have to look going in for the flaps, folks. And that means I have to...
And now we're setting the autopilot to nav.
Okay.
And let's see what it does.
Miss Colonel Clink. I've gone past Colonel Clink, haven't I? Of course I have. And the seat's in the way. Now, I can fix that by sitting forward. I'll find Colonel Clink again. Is this thing... Oh, this thing now is behaving. So I'm going to have difficulties. Surprise, surprise. What was I going to do there? I was going to do something. Yeah, I was going to move myself forward. Alt, up arrow, boom. Where is he? This is very pleasing. I know it looks weird for you on the TV, in my head all. But I can kind of look. Darn, where's Colonel Clink gone?
So, and now we're going into the
stally,
soup.
stall. Stall already.
Why are you stalling?
That's because I've got two controllers. Two controllers activated, which you're going to have to fix. Because what happens is, right, I thought I disabled the... Oh, no, I didn't disable... See, I got yoke of the yoke and it just... It jerks around. You know, so I'm going to hit escape very quickly, folks. I know. I hate taking you out of it. I hate it. Because Microsoft Flight Simulator, I know we keep complaining about this, they won't fix the controls to the airplane. No,
So
they won't do it. So you have to do this every time. Disable.
here seems to be everything is working the way it's supposed to.
Go back. Resume. Yeah. What heading should I have? Okay, let's go east. I'm going to get rid of this. Let's go east. F12. 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 We're going east. There we go. We'll find Colonel Clink, don't you worry. There's everyone else there. I can hear the rain against the canopy, which is really cool. I'm
Yeah.
going to fly this manually, so I've got to concentrate. But I want to straighten up now and get some eye candy. Let's get this trimmed up. Good. There is Evo 5, Captain Hook, Martin Biggins, and we'll see Colonel Clink hopefully shortly. Our speed is...
I'm going here at the moment at
Something.
234 indicated. Which is 260 knots on the ground.
Slow. F12. There we go. Yeah, I could sit up a bit, couldn't I? There we go. Excellent. Now, climbing a bit, that's fine. Let's have a look outside. Oh, look at the clouds, they look fantastic. There we go. L39C, we've got half tanks. Look at that. That cloudage.
That looks fantastic, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. That's really quite cool. Let's hop back in here and get alongside Colonel Clink.
So, let's have a look where everybody is.
Now, if I could see where my speed is. Speed is... What is that? Kilometers per hour. That makes no sense to me. What GPS tell me? Ground speed, 347 knots. Okay, great. GPS. We go by GPS, folks. Let's see if I can come alongside Colonel Clink. And I can look behind. Very nice. Up. All the way around. Happy days. Good. Yeah, I think it's more expensive, I suppose, for a reason. It's got advantages and disadvantages, and that I have to put it on the side of, the track IOR. I've got to put it on the side of my headphones. But if I have the mic up here, it gets in the way and it claps it out. That's one little thing. But it's very configurable. I can say how much I want to turn with regards to my head. I can have a ratio. So if my head turns 5 degrees, that'll turn 30 degrees. Track IR, so on and so forth. The Tobii, though, is very good because you don't have anything on your head. You don't have to wear a cap or a headset. But it only goes to really 180 degrees, quite well. So that's really all. Catching up a Colonel Clink, I think. I'm doing 360 knots, 370 knots. Here, I'll let for par. Let's catch up with him. Oh, some lights would be nice in here, wouldn't it? Give me some lights. Give me some lights.
Yeah, he's flying just way past.
I've gone flying past you, haven't I?
Oh, yeah. You're probably looking at something else.
I was looking for the lights, the cockpit. Let's fling us around. See if we can get Colonel Clink. There he is. Coming in. Coming in hot. Hot and fast. I'm looking also here. Right, because I can't see the ground. So here and here. And here. Well, here, here, and here. No, not there. Where's the vertical speed? There it is. That's it. So I love the way it gets all dark, So now I'm catching up with Colonel Clink again. I've done an orbit around him. Let's see if we can get right up close. What's your speed there, Colonel Clink? Your ground speed, preferably.
Ground speed is 262 knots.
Okay, slowing down. It does slow quickly, this, though. 280 now I'm going. 200 and... There he is. 270. Let's put a bit of G there. Oh, that'll do. Where is he? Where are you? There you are. Yeah, come alongside. Trim. 240. No, it's not fast enough. I'll get a better view. There we go. Oddly, it's easier to do this, I feel, in VR and the real thing. I'd say it's a lot easier.
Yeah. Well,
250. You're doing 250 or 260, isn't it?
260 knots, yeah. 261 knots.
Okay. Can you folks at home hear the raindrops there? It's pretty cool.
No, it's lashing again.
I can hear the raindrops against the canopy. $17. There he is. There's Colonel Clink. Not doing 280. Let's take some power back. Hold the power back then.
There's the group of him.
Yep. Getting closer there. I love when we come out of the clouds, folks, and it's brighter and darker and there's shadows and there's no shadow. It's just...
It looks really cool, when I'm looking at the outside, I see in the haze and outside the haze,
Yeah. Let's get close by him. Come on. Steady now. Oh, no crash into him. There he is. So I'm just looking at him now. all I'm doing. Get close. I want to get really close like they do in the movies. Or in real life.
Oh, it's raining again. There's the gripper sim.
Yeah, it's incredible coming in and out of the clouds. It really is. I would like to be able to... You can't see my hand, I don't think. Let me see if you can see my hand here where I'm situated. Yeah, you see my finger here, my arm. I'd like the stick actually to be here. If you can see that. Here, let me get those levers out of the way for you. Oh!
What you do?
I'm trying to see the camera here. My hand is. I'd like to be able to be here with my hand, right? So I could rest my palm, or my wrist on my leg, so I can, you know, small movements. But because of the seat and the way everything's adjusted, I can't do that. I have to reach forward quite a lot. In fact, I just realised I can put this forward about an inch.
No, the good
That's
thing.
better.
The good thing, according to
But still,
my
I need it
weather
here.
radar, the first airport we
Should be
go
here.
to, which is Oscar Romeo 6,
Yeah, it's coming up now.
should be clear. There should be no cloudage there. So
Ah,
that's
gonna do
what the
loop
weather
loop.
radar says. Anyway,
let's do loop the loop, folks, before we get there. Where is my speed? Coming over the top, relaxing the back pressure, and coming back down again. If I keep it straight, that'd be great.
I wonder if Sheriff Buford is waiting for us.
What's that?
I wonder if Sheriff Buford is waiting for us.
Well, he will be, in my
Yeah.
case. Okay, I need to sit back a bit. There we go. There we go. Let's get some speed up. Over the top we go. And relaxing the back pressure. Increasing the back pressure. Removing the power. There we go. Happy days. That was fun. Happy days. Now, where is my vertical speed indicator? I only want one engine. Don't I? I only had one engine of this. There's two things here.
It's
Yeah, I'm
like
gonna figure that
there
out.
will be two engines, right? So
I thought the L39 had one engine.
well, it looks like you have two engines. Look at the back
It's
of the bloody
this-
thing.
No, there's only one engine at the back. So it's all in Russian.
I would say you have two engines there.
There's the vertical speed. Where's the speed?
You have one engine running at about 85% and the other one at about 67%.
Yeah, I see what you're saying there. Absolutely. You know?
Look at the back. Look at the tailpipe of the plane.
Yeah, I'll show you that. It's only got one. It's got one engine. So it's got
Huh.
two inlets there,
Well, yeah, that would be normal.
but it has one engine at the back.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know what that is. It's all in Russian. Now we're going to the airfield now. This is going to be interesting, folks, because low visibility. And I got to go around the
I think we were fine. We're fine at the first airfield when we get there eventually. I think maybe not. We'll find out.
Yep. 7,000 feet. Okay, let's start coming down. Take a bit of power there. Let's get some drag going. A barrel roll there. And another one for kicks. Now go into the clouds. There's not a lot. These just ducks. Oh man. Current Clink's ahead. Let's add some power to get up to Current Clink. Let's watch Current Clink's landing. We'll fly if I can fly alongside him, that is. Lots of forward trim. Some accelerating like a madman.
So about 13 miles south. Right?
30.
13 miles.
That makes sense.
So now we're gonna set our altitude and we take the vertical speed and we
I got full power now. 406 knots. Yep. There is MMG Beast King. Beast King, welcome. Beast King, delighted to see you. We have what appears to be a new person. He's flying the F-16, and I don't have the F-16, so it's appearing like a jet. I know, big jet. That's not his fault, that's Microsoft's fault. There's Con Clink behind me. Let's get him in our sights and shoot him down. Yeah, it would be unwise to do that. You know.
Did you break your plane already?
No, everything's fine. Everything's, you know, I would crash. You know. Oh, bit of a stall there. Bit of a stall. Better gently pull up. I don't want to stall whilst going too fast. Where's Current Clink there now? Where is he? Well, I lost that altitude pretty quickly.
Okay.
There he's ahead there.
Here we go. What do we have? 4 miles out. Let's slow down a little bit here. Right, and we do this, and let's see if we see the airfield.
There he is there, so I'll turn this way. Nope, I'll turn this way.
Okay, I see
Everything's
the
reversed
airfield.
there for me.
Autopilot comes off.
Let's see if I can catch up with you.
What do we do? Do we do a left hand? I do a left hand. So I'm going overhead and I do a left hand circuit.
Let's have a look at the comments. Lovely clouds, they are lovely clouds. Davo is laughing at me because I'm making all the viewers sick. The probability of me crashing is very high. There's Colonel Clink. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to come alongside Colonel Clink and watch his landing. And of course I'm going to fly past him now. Look, let's create some drag to slow down. There he is. See what I mean by the Mars? It's a bit of a pain. There's a runway there, folks. I have lost sight of Colonel Clink. The tag is gone, more than likely. There's Beast King, DCS Ducks coming in. Oh, there's Colonel Clink.
So we're on the left downwind, you know.
Big left downward. Let's slow down and trim. Let's get some flaps in. Let's get the gear down. Gear's coming down. Speed checks. I should have said speed checks first, shouldn't I? Yes. But I thought it. 180 knots. Lots of trimming required. Set of 12 here. Oh, trap, please. What the deuce? Just do what I say. Track IR. I think I've got full deflection of the trim, folks. I think that's all it's going to give me. There's kind of think. Go on, turn, damn you. Oh, it's stalling, that's why.
Why are you stalling?
I'm going too slow. I'm going too slow and the wing is dropping.
Ah,
Can't keep up with you.
so
Or I can't slow down with you.
gear comes down now.
There he is. Okay, I'll come in behind him. Now, gear's down. I'll leave the flaps as is. Let's get out. I'm going to declutter. Will I? Yeah, declutter. Let's zoom in a little bit there so we can see what's happening. Everyone else is coming in there. Now, the only way, I don't know the landing speed in this at all. I haven't looked anything up, but I can, you know, okay, I've got some authority. You know, I kind of check it with the controls. We are now doing ground speed of 161. I've run out of trim authority, have I? I think I have. Let's keep it at 150. For shits and giggles. Oh, this is going to be tricky. Because every time...
So just coming down here now, very short final.
Will I even stop in time? There we go. Get on the centre line. Brakey, brake. No over. I will not be able to stop like Aaron Clint can. Oh, maybe not so bad. I'm going to mix the exit there.
Right. There we are. Happy days. It's yeah. And we take off where we stopped, yeah?
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, let's do that. I go back on the runway. I go back on the runway down here. I kind of stopped around here, didn't I, folks? Right there. Right. Okay. Let's do that then. Let us do that.
Right. So let me set up my autopilot, like just for shits and giggles.
I think the flaps are up. I thought I put the flaps down, no?
Oh, it would help if you put the
I have
flaps.
no flaps for takeoff.
on.
I know landing flaps, should I say. I'd like to find the lights in this. Some lights.
Right.
Give me light.
Are we ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's put the power in.
Off you go. And when you go past me, I'll do my best to keep up with you. Tell me when you're behind me.
Oh yeah, it's like I'm rolling.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Rolling. And I'm behind you, and I'm above you. And I'm past you.
Excellent. Am I gonna make it? Yes. Go on, up you get. Oh god, maybe not. Up we go. Gear up.
Okay, autopilot comes on. Happy days.
Get the flaps up. Let's tag up. You're taking a left, I think.
Yeah. Going
I could. You
straight
can't see him, folks. Probably. I can see his light.
straight back onto the magenta line. I'm the magenta line rider today. And we shall fly through a thunderstorm.
Who's that ahead of me then? Let's Copper Hat. Is everyone else? Oh, gotta activate the screen. What's going on here? Ugh. Can't get it. See, the chair. Anyway, back to the chair thing. Yeah, it's not the best because my arm is miles away from being able to rest my wrist on my leg. So that's one thing I'd like to fix. One day I will get a new seated position. New chair thing. One day. I just don't feel I need it right now. I just won't spend the money on it, to be honest with you. It's just not going to happen. It's like 200 quid. Or 3, probably 4 by now. Let's kind of click up ahead there, folks. So let's have a look at some comments here. So we have... Only one close call so far.
I think the paint is scratched on your underbelly.
Not at all. Mike Stapp says current winds here are 040 with 8 knots. Nice one. Mike Stapp also says someone with a 737 only regional flights out of here. He says Continental is supposed to be coming in sometime this year. I think they use C or J's. Great. That's that last airport, I presume. Maybe. Now, it may not be the 737. It may be a jet that you don't have. You know, that happens to me quite a lot. You know? But the L-39C is... It appears to me one of those jets that people with loads of money can... You know what I mean? Well, look. People with loads of money can afford to own... It's the closest thing as a fighter jet you get to own, or one of the closest. If you have a couple of million, you know?
I suppose so.
In America, certainly, because they're popular in America. There's a few in England. They're made in Czech, you know. There are no trainer in the Soviet days, you know. Let's get back on the magenta line. Do I have a bug? Negative. Let's go back to 090. Sit forward again because the seat's annoying us. There we go. Let's straighten her up here. Alright, I'm now doing 384 knots. Now, I would like, if I hit F12 here, I'm going to put my head natural as possible. No, it's not going to work. I think it's something to do with this here. Boom. Boom. There we go. So I can afford in this to go back and forth with everybody. There's someone in the SU-57. That's Copper Hat. Let's go back and see if we can get Colonel Clink. There's Tango 22. There's BAW1117. Welcome again. Let's start with Jam. I'm just seeing who I can... Mr. Beast King as well. A few new people here. There's Marvin Higgins. Going back behind Colonel Clink. I'm slowing down. What's your speed there, Colonel Clink, roughly? 350?
Let me see. 260.
Oh, we're flying very slowly. Oh, look at that squall in front of us.
Let me see if I
Like
go
that.
higher up. If we get a wee bit more speed out of this thing. Let's go to 10,000 feet, shall we?
Look at that. It looks like a front there around us. Yeah, I'll keep them on my left side because it's a better view because the compass is in the way.
So I'm just gonna go and climb to 10,000 feet.
Okay. Trim is very slow on this. You can even see the rain coming down from the clouds in Flight Simulator, which is quite remarkable. The rain shafts, you know. Now we're at 240. I'm increasing by 1 knot. If you have, I can't remember how much it was to fly this in Livermore in California. I think it was, I can't remember how much it was, so I'm not going to try and guess because I'll only be telling you a lie. But it's not out of reach, you know, kind of like if you have the money, go over to America, fly stuff like this, you know. Hello. Let's go like. Let's get closer. Let's get closer so we can read that text. It's bizarre because I've done this in the Cessnas lots of times, and even the first time it was quite easy. Really is very easy in the real world. Certainly in the Cessna anyway, I can tell you that much, but it's so much easier.
It's like it's easier to judge.
Yeah, it's because you can feel it accelerating, decelerating. It's just so many little things put together. There it is. Look out your right window there.
Yeah, I see. Yeah. No, you're below my wing. What are you doing below my wing? That's unacceptable. Ah, there you are. Looking at my passengers.
Yep.
I haven't to pull the blinds down.
Remember the Fireflies? They were very good. They used to join us. They were very good. I don't know what happened to them. They must have got bored of following us. Maybe I didn't give out to them or something, you know. They're probably looking for, here, we'll annoy your man. We'll bug your man out of it, right? And I didn't get angry. I was very pleased. So it's probably odd. We'll go and harass someone else. Oh, crashed. Right there. I'll come around here. The other side. There he is. Okay, little movements. Little movements. The closer I get to him, I should be moving very slightly. There we go.
That's fantastic. Like when you're looking out the cockpit window, like, you know, I can see actually the pilots in your yoke.
Can you see my head turning?
No, I
Looking
can't
at
see
you.
that now.
You can see that in DCS World. It's fascinating. It's gone. There's Larry Reaper flying the FA 18E. I can see that. I can see the aircraft properly. I could be turning. I could be upside down here for all I know. But I'm not. There he is. So I squeeze a bit there. So just come in beside him. Let's just keep it straight here. Let's get some eye candy. It should be trimmed there. Vertical speed is giving me... Where? It's vertical speed. I thought I spotted it earlier on, folks. that's vertical speed there. I was climbing like a lunatic. What's your speed now, Colonel Clegg?
About 295 knots.
Okay, no wonder I'm lagging behind. That's ground speed, I take it, is it?
Yeah.
The trim in this isn't the best. Just a bit slow. I think if I nudge this... There we go, I'll catch up for now. There we go. So, Davos said they started, that was the Fireflies, they started with two-tone Murphy but seemed to have split. Is producer Buttons with us today, says Incar. Yes, absolutely. But she's had a busy day. Busy few days, actually. I was outside, she was helping gardening and whatnot. And she's been running around, and also there, was it yesterday, Colonel Clink? Yeah, it was. I brought her to the airfield.
Yeah.
She came to the airfield and met lots of other little doggies. And she did some flying. Oh, do you know why she's sleeping? I know why she's sleeping.
What?
I put on 4 sausages.
Oh.
Okay, in the grill. Right? And they're big, they're not small. Right? And it's kind of like my tea, if you will. I was lazy. I put some brie cheese and I wrapped them in a wrap. And I put them on the counter to cool down. And you can only guess what happened after that. I put them too close to the edge. And it's quite high. I don't know how she did it. And she absconded.
Did she
with
leave you
tea.
at least one?
No, it was all by the time I got back at the door. Because when I go outside the door, the dog go, where are you going? Why are you closing the door behind you? And she'll wait at the door. But when I opened the door, I said, well, that's odd. Buttons isn't at the door. It's the dog. And I looked at the kitchen, she was just licking the floor. Just licking the floor. And I looked up and my food was gone. That's what happens.
Clever Buttons.
Very clever. So that's why she's sleeping, because she's digesting all the food. Yeah, that's what happened. Let's fly the nap of the earth, folks. Too much straight and level flights happening. Too much straight and level flight. Now, here, look at this. This is going to be... what's the stall speed? Right? Any speed. Look at this. If I jam the controls back. Stall, 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 stall. And I was doing over 400 knots. And it didn't quite... There, it's stalled there now, look. Has it? No, it hasn't. You can stall it. It did a little bit. It did a little bit. So, for example, let's speed up here, right? Let's just prove this. Install at any speed. I'm going to jam on the power. We're past 320 knots now. Okay. Let's try it here. 330 odd. Oh. All the way back in the stick. It's just kind of fluttering a bit. No, it's slowing down a great deal, but it's not stalling. But anyway, you can stall at any speed. I did it earlier on. Let's do a loop then. Let's go higher. Right, so I don't actually crash to the ground, which would never happen with me in the sim. Let's just check where we are. We're coming close to the airport now. We're going to Kilo India Delta Lima. Is that right, Colonel Clegg?
Yeah, it's Kilo India
the big
Delta
one.
Lima, yeah.
Not
And
the big
we're
one.
about 26 miles out.
Cool. Yeah, 27 miles, that says for me. So, we are now higher, 11,000 feet. That doesn't look like 11, I suppose. 11,000 feet. Oh, 8,000 feet. Because it hasn't reached 0 yet, so that's 9,000 feet. Let's get up. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to jam it towards the ground and pull back with full power. Now, because of the speed I'm going, I'm going to put up abruptly at about 5,000 feet, and very little will happen. You would think with all the speed I have, that will go flying back up into the air. That's 5.5, and that's 5. There we go. Up. Look, see the way it stops there? It's not really doing it for me. But yeah, it'll stall at any speed. Makes sense. Anyway, let's not turn this into a lesson. Oh, guess who's in a spin?
Oh dear.
That's interesting. Let's get back to 090. 300 knots. Yeah, let's see if we can get this into a spin. Let's go higher. I have a feeling, we're 6,500 feet now. I have a feeling that, I don't know. Let's see if we can get this into a spin. Let's have a quick look outside. Let's declutter. I like the way you can see the light kind of, you know, Microsoft is brilliant. Yeah, it's going to start slowing down seriously now. There we go. Right. We are now at 12,000 feet. Okay, let's get ourselves centered. And what we're going to spin. Right, so let us go into a stall. I don't know if this is going to work on this or not. Where's my speed? We're past 260. I'm going to keep the nose high a little bit to slow down quicker. So what I'm going to do at about, we'll say 60 knots. I'm going to yank back the stick and jump in the left rudder. Let's flick around. Yep. Oh, keep it straight. It's going to... Okay, let's do it now. I think that's the ground speed's going to be higher because we're going into the wind maybe. Looks like it wants to stall there now. It's getting sloppy. No, it's not near the stall. But the stick's almost all the way back, you know?
Put the stick all the way back.
And let's yank it back. There we go.
All the way
Full
back.
right rudder. And the left wing goes. Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. No. It's oscillating. Okay, let's... Come on. Over we go. Come on. Get it out of control. I'm going to get it out of control. Are we out of control? What kind of out of control? I don't know if that's a spin though. But the speed isn't increased. Oh, the speed's very low. We're in a spin. The speed is like nothing, right? The speed is 0. We're losing height. We're at 10,500 feet now. So that is a spin, right? Oh, that's a spin, folks. And I know it's a spin because the speed is very low because the pitot tube isn't going into the wind. The wind is going perpendicular to the speed indicator. So there we are at, oh god, we're 2,000 feet. Upside down. Adding power. Oh! It loses height very quickly. And I'm very displeased that recovery was too low.
Did you break another plane?
No. No, I didn't recover in time. Let's get back into this. Okay, let's land here. We'll do it after the landing, okay? That's our mission for today, folks, is to get out of a spin on the L39C. You know, really. Oh. There we go. Let's come down low. And let's land this. I'm feeling the visibility is going to be very low coming in here, folks.
No, it's actually not too bad.
Oh, okay. I'm kind of disappointed now. You know.
It's not great, but it's not bad.
Okay, we're 2,500 feet now. Let's dump it down a little bit more. There, I see the ground already, of course. Okay. Oh, it's quite poor actually. I'm at what? 700 feet now. Coming through this rain shower. See, I'm in a rain shower now, so the visibility is going to be poor. So we're going to go right overhead, and we'll do a.
I decided the left-hand downwind here.
Okay, let's put our eyes on it first. I see some lights. I see some aircraft lights. It's very flat country around here. America's a big country. It's massive. There you go. I see some lights. 1,300 feet. 335 knots. What's that? That's someone going very fast there. Coming around behind me. Very nice. There it is. Is that it? Yes. I'm going to go overhead for left hand runway for the southerly runway. No, I'll go for the other one. I'll take a right hand down. Right downwind. I don't think the wind was strong when we took off the last place, but you just don't know. Taking a lot of power off now. Let's clutter up. Trimmy, trimmy, trim, trim. Clutter, please. Clutter up. There we go. Let's lose some speed by applying back pressure and get loads of drag. It's 200 knots now. Let's get the gear down. Gears in transition. Gears down. 3 greens. I need lots of flaps. There we go. Now I gotta stop as soon as I can. Let's do a nice landing though, because I'm not going to be able to. I'm not going to be doing any short fields with this.
Why not?
Well, I'll try, but it's just, you know, all the power's off there now. Let's get a nice landing in. Crosswind, just a tight, slight bit. Come on, there you go. There we go. Oh, the wind wants to blow the wing over. Very nice. I heard a bing bing. I heard a bing bing, folks. Oh, it wants to slip me off the runway. It wants to throw me off the runway. Oh, what? I haven't even touched the brakes yet. That's a bing bing. That is a bing bing from. I'm sorry, it probably didn't come up there for you either. That was a Razor. Razor Firefly has followed. Razor Firefly. Speaking of which, we were just talking about the Fireflies. Were we not?
Yes, we was. So I'm just sitting here on the ground now and doing me thing.
Okay, well then let's just go, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
let's go.
We reset the autopilot there. And
I haven't even checked the fuel. Flaps are as they were for landing. Oh, they're up now. Must be an automatic thing. When you touch down, the flaps go up. I don't know what to tell you, folks.
Okay.
There goes Karen Clink.
So
And then someone else. We have got 119 knots. Positive
go.
rate. Gear up. There's the voice there. Now I'm going to do the nap of the... Oh no, we're going to do that spin, aren't we? Heading to 090. This, by the way, flight plan is done by In-Car, folks. Thank you very much, In-Car. I didn't mention In-Car at all there, did I? Thank you very much, In-Car, for the flight plan.
Okay, let's go up.
It's fun flying the jets, actually. I find this very interesting. None of this, you know, I have to tell you, right? All this nonsense nowadays. All this nonsense. Not all this crap here, right? All this, you know. You don't need to do any of that. With your, you know, your two power levers and your mixtures and your feathering your props. It's all history. It's all history. We're kind of now more a heading of 100 or maybe 095. So I'm going to get altitude. We're going to spin. I'm going to go back up to 11,000 feet where I was. I'm going to spin this a couple of times, and did I recover at 5? And I can't remember the altitude it was, but we're going to get it into a spin. I'm actually very pleased with that because that was a spin, and you know it's a spin and not a spiral dive because there's no airspeed registering. Because if you think of it, the wind. I'm going to do this. Here's the pitot tube. The wind isn't going this way into the pitot tube, which measures the airspeed. It's going across it. So it's not going to register very much, is it? That's how you know you're in a spin. You're up 9,000 feet now. I'll be there in a jiffy. And then we come around and say hello to everyone else. Let's have a quick look. The Thunderflies are now the shadow display team. Cool. Tango22 says, I was gliding with an RAF instructor who was teaching me spin recovery, and he said he was doing the same with the Red Arrows. The following week, the Hawk takes 4,000 feet to recover. Right, that does make a little bit of sense, doesn't it? So, we're going to go... Oh, that's 12,000 feet. Okay, I gave myself 1,000 feet. I think too. Ooh, we're up in the suit now. We're up above the clouds. Okay, so, stall, power back. Are the flaps up? Yes, they are. Gears up. Gear is up. So we'll stall now. Get to about 60 knots. I will yank the stick back. And we're going to recover at 5,000. Come on. Okay, I don't need to climb. Just stay level. Yeah, there we go. It's a little bit pitchy now. It's a little bit pitchy. What's going on there? It's like it's going to stall on me. It's stalling already. See, I can only read the... Oh, there we go. Okay, let's go. Is that a spin? No. No, that's not a spin. Okay, I didn't write at all and I know it. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. I'm reading the ground speed, which is not in any way indicative of the airspeed. I'm thinking the airspeed is here somewhere, but I'm trying to ascertain what the hell that is. Is that knots? Miles per hour? I don't know. 9,000 feet now, we're climbing again. Still going towards the destination. 20 degrees will do. Now we'll come to 11,000 feet now. There's 11. Take all the power back. And let's see what happens. Let's see what we get, folks. Yeah. While that's doing its thing and slowing down. Whilst that's... Stop it! I'm trying to disconnect the... Oh. There we go. I'm trying to get the recorder going. Just in case we want it. While we're slowing down. Oh, very nice. Okay, so we're now at 11,200. Okay, fine. So our speed now is coming down. It's coming back. Come on. Slow down, please. It's a bit slippery, this aircraft. Let's do that thing. Come on. Is that 200 knots or is it 20? I don't know. We're still losing. I got quite a bit of back pressure up. Okay, let's try from here. And up, back, and up. It's going the wrong way. It's going the right. Why is it doing that? I'm putting in right rudder and it's going left. I'm putting in left rudder in the stall and it's going right. That's what's bothering me. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make it worse with aileron. Right, how about that? I know I'm messing about here. Up, right rudder. See, it's stalling. When I do that, it's stalling the ailerons. That's what's happening. I'm going to recover again. I want to get this right. Come on. See, it's stalling like I'm pulling back now. It's just stalled. There we go. Straighten level again, please. Let's go back to our heading of east. Got 10,000 feet. So we're covered by 5. Up we go. No, I like that. That's another day's work. I know what I'm doing wrong there. Most certainly. But I'm not going to talk about what that is. Do you know the way if you're in the stall and you try to pick up the right aileron?
Yeah.
Turn left. You stall. So I'm not going to do that. Oh, great. Great news, Colonel Clegg.
What?
It's crashed. Flight sim's crashed on me.
Oh dear.
This is the worst stream ever. Very displeased. Very displeased. Very displeased.
That is not on.
No.
I was saying that it's like I was testing something and I had 2 crashes.
I'm going to take off my face for a moment, folks, just because I've got to fix something here. Sorry, go ahead, Karen Click. I'll be back.
No, it's
my
okay.
face will be back. There we go.
I was testing something, just trying to figure something out, and it just crashed twice on me for no good reason.
And it rarely stopped. It hasn't been a thing with me, but...
And as far as I know, there was no updates or anything like that, like, you know.
Well, what I'm going to do now, this will come back very quickly because I've got a fast machine. We're going to do that. We're going to hit the slew key and be there in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, folks. And then we're going to reland. We're going to take the break, aren't we? So, yeah. What was I was doing there? I was trying to exacerbate the entry to the spin by putting in left aileron.
Yeah.
But the right aileron will go down and that'll stall first. And then as a result, I was going right. Do you see? Because that wing was stalling, which is very well modelled, I have to say.
Which makes total sense.
Which is absolutely fantastic. Flight Simulator never did that in the past. So I'm having a look at the comments here, folks. And you're seeing a bit of a background. Tritz, thanks again for subscribing, by the way, and supporting the channel. Pyrotex with a single low. I think I said that already. No, not a lot of low. Everyone just said earlier on.
FS realistic connected.
And I had 9 CTDs yesterday. What's that? Crashes to desktop. 9. Wow.
That's excessive.
Yeah, that's from Dangerous Brain. Dangerous Brain, welcome. By the way. So it's a tough one. Let's have a look at the YouTube comments, folks. Let's have a look at the YouTube. In-car saying bugger. I crashed. Bow Mao, welcome. I forget, I had a nose wheel steering that needed to be disabled. Yeah, some of them have nose wheel steering and tail wheel steering for the old tail draggers. You know. Bow Mao says, still a few minutes behind. Will you catch up now? I may need to go back to work on your spin recoveries. Well, you see, normally I wouldn't put in the aileron. It's just you wouldn't put in the Cessna 150s. Okay, you stall. It's hard to get them to stall. So at about 50 or 40 knots, you yank the control column back and keep it back and shove in left rudder for a left spin, for example. Okay. I was doing that and I was trying to figure, am I putting an aileron by mistake here or what was going on? And I wasn't doing the typical Cessna 150 aerobat spin. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what's going differently here with the jet. What speed is the problem? So I can't meet the speed. So I'm coming back in here now. See how quick that was? It's all for the channel, folks. Is that someone there? There's an update. Okay, let's get back in. Let us get back in. I'm trying to drink my drink here now when I'm doing that, folks. That's why. There we go. Right, look up. There we go. Fly, same aircraft. I'm going to slew across to you all.
Okie doke.
I'm actually taking a mini break here. Truth be told, taking a mini break. I can't recommend enough getting an M.2 drive, folks. That would speed up your load times no end. For Flight Sim, to get an M.2 drive. And just keep it for Microsoft Flight Sim if you're having any issues. Okay, so let's get the camera back first of all. Okay, and boom. Let's just set this up first. Break off. Let's hit the Y button. And let's go. Go for gold. Now let's hit the clutter up button. We're heading east, aren't we?
Sort of, yeah.
We're kind of going east all the time. That was straightforward if I remember. Let's get into the cockpit very quickly. That's a stall. Let's get rid of the stick. Let's have this thing heading east. Oh, it didn't load the... It did. Let's get all my stuff sorted out here. There we go. Let's head east here. I know I'm throwing it around like a lunatic just to get it done. Boom. Straight ahead. I hate crashes. Someone will just turn on the channel and be wondering, how does he go so fast? I can't see any tags yet. Which is odd. Okay, I'm still on track. Just gonna make sure. So it'll take a bit. It'll take about 30 seconds, I'd say, all in all. It's the third airfield, isn't it? The third landing.
Yeah, which is going to be interesting.
We haven't landed yet, thank God.
No, we haven't landed yet, but It's like from my weather radar, looks like it is gonna be Rebel.
Kilo India Delta Lima. Is that where we're going?
No, we're going to Kilo Charlie Bravo Mike.
Okay, so it's the next one then. Okay.
So we are past Kilo India Delta Lima.
Okay, I see it. It's getting heading right. You can hear all the screaming. It's like a roller coaster. Right, we're coming now, folks. We're coming. Boom. Crashes sadden me, especially when I'm streaming. It's very frustrating. Okay, we're going to try this before we land, alright? We're practically above the airfield now. So let's go high. And then when we've done this, we'll put the weather back to where it should be. Where are we now? We are... Oh, 14,000 feet. Okay, that'll do. Okay. Let's do it the Cessna way and just see what happens, folks. So I'm putting the... here we go. Look. That's what's happening, right? Oh, there's a spin. Can I keep it there? I didn't want to go into the spin. That's the problem. Let's get out of this one and recover. Ooh. I didn't need to get into that spin. Going way fast. Okay, now we're at 11,000 feet. Right. Okay, so. Yeah, I'm putting in the rudder and it's going the opposite direction. I can't tell you why that is. That's what's been happening. Okay? So I'm going to put in left rudder. Taking the power back. I'm going to put in left rudder. And just pull back the stick, left rudder. And that's all I should have to do, as far as I'm concerned, in the aircraft I've flown before. Right? So we're going to do it about... How fast am I going is the problem. No, let's check it. Okay, that's alright. Let's slow down a little bit more. Now the stall runner should go off though. The stick shaker. So I'm just going to keep the power back until I hear it. I have a feeling the jets will operate differently. Okay, I'm slowing down but not as fast as I'd like to. I've got all the power back. Flaps are up, gears up. Don't descend either. I've got 10 degrees nose up now. So that should be approaching the stall. Oh no, I'm climbing like a lunatic there now. It should be level. Back to the stick, back to the stick, back to the stick, back to the stick. That's it. Come on. Slowing down. It's stalling now, it's stalling. There's a staller, right? Back of the stick, left rudder. No, it goes the other way. Put in the right rudder now and bring it over the end. I don't know why, but it's stalled, but I can't seem to get it into a spin. I cannot do it. I can't get it into a spin. Okay, there we go. That's a spin. That's a spin. 8,000 feet. The speed is still very low, 7,000 feet. 6, 5, and you set the RAF 4. That's hard to spin there, it just came out of itself. So there we go, we're out of the spin. Winner died, but we're out of the spin. So it just operates differently. That's something else. I don't know. So it's very different in a jet, but the recovery's still the same, opposite rudder and lower the nose. Now, where's the airfield? Curtain cake. Yeah, there. Okay. Kilo Charlie Mike.
Kilo Charlie
Bravo Mike. Yeah. Right, we're on our way. I'm going to add full power and we're going to We're getting there mighty fast. Full power. Let's get the real world weather back.
Oh, it has rainbows and everything.
Real time, live weather. Boom. Boom shakalaka. There is the weather loaded in there now. Can't seem to get any tags. Might take a while for them to load in after me crashing. Oh, I see a tag. I see Copper Hat. The SU-57. I see D6 Ducks and a whole lot of others there. I'm coming in like a bat out of hell. It's 480 knots ground speed. 400 and it's slowing down. Oh, we're getting to thicker air, that's why. Fascinating. 6,000 feet. So I must have covered it, I don't know, 14,000 feet or something. It's much harder than I thought. I love the screams. I can hear the screams in the background here. It's great. Map of the Earth. That's good above sea level. There we go. So the jets operate differently than the piston. I can only assume. So I haven't spun a jet before. There we go. Thick and fast.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be an interesting landing where we're going.
Oh, is it? Have you landed?
No. It's like it's just getting closer to it, and you can just about make out the ground at 2,000 feet.
There we go. Some power lines. Let's go with the power lines, folks. Map of the Earth. Set up a little bit higher. Okay. Power lines. Oh. Yep. It's only reading 249 knots now, so it's slowing down majorly. I think I'm gliding. Feels like I'm gliding, folks. It's a bit of a field situation. Feels fine. It's like I've actually busted the airplane. I think I'm gonna glide. It's accelerating slightly. It's very strange. I mean, I got full power on here and I should be bombing along at 400 knots. How can I tell if the engine's gone? I'm in trouble again.
Do you have a warning light up there?
The warning light says dangerous altitude. 250 knots still. 250 knots, lads. Dangerous altitude. It's one engine. One engine. I want to go faster. It's geared down now. It's like there's something sticking out, causing, causing drag. Oh, the brakes are on. I must have pressed the button with the brakes are on.
Air brakes.
The air brakes are on. How do I stop the air brakes? So, I'm randomly pressing buttons. speed brakes are on. Is it this? This wrong way. Okay, I'll have to figure that out in the brake. So the air brakes are on. There you go. We're going to come along. Oh, it is quite low. We're going to keep that in sight. It's going to be a, yeah, it's going to be one of those, folks. It's going to be one of those landings where, you know, and it looks like it's a short runway, is it? Is it now?
I have no idea. I don't see it yet.
Do you know where the air brakes are on the L39C?
Oh, I just right on top of it as I brake through the clouds here.
Spoilers are on the throttle. Fixed it. I don't know how I did that. Speed brakes are now off. Okay, you scream there, folks. You can scream as much as you like. We're coming in. And across the bus. It's over here. This is the easy bit, really, going into land. And of course, with that, it probably won't go very well at all. You know? There it is. There's one of my lights. Let's get the gear down. Let's get some drag. There's the stall. There we go. Everyone's screaming. Coming in from the side, which is a big no-no. I got the poppies though. Gear is not down. Gear's coming down now. I have no button for the flaps. I have no time for that now. Oh, I love the sounds of the gear coming down. Close to the stall, I can feel it. It's... okay, down you come. Down you come. Let's get a nice smooth landing. Oh, just top down. No. There we go.
Oh, that was tricky. Good landing overall.
It's raining, folks. Very, very, very good. Very nice. Okay, so speed brakes. So yeah, spins on this. I don't know how to spin a jet. This is what's happening there. But we got the recovery done, and we didn't crash into the ground, Karen Clink.
I'm just about to touch down. I'm a very short final.
Oh, let's go and see Karen Clink. And which end are you landing in?
It's about
What's your heading?
1-4
Look at me,
or
140.
1-3, whatever it is.
Okay, fair enough. Let's hop it and see if we can get Karen Clink, folks. Increase the camera speed. All man's in front of you. Is he?
Don't know. Right, so we made it on the ground. Happy days.
Oh, I missed you. Here comes All Man anyway. All Man is touching down just very early. Very nice, All Man. Very nice. I went to the other runway initially, but it's a massive runway.
Oh yeah.
It's absolutely massive. Will we take the 5-minute break?
I think we take the break and then we're gonna do the next leg.
The next leg, and then I think that's the final leg, is it?
I could be, yeah.
I'll tell you now.
Where's Inca when you need him?
We've got two more full stops. 2 more full stops, folks. So yes, we're going to throw this around a bit more when I come back. Or we come back, should I say. Colonel Click, we'll see you very shortly in 5 minutes.
Okie dokie. See you in
So
5.
for those of you who want to get a cup of tea, we'll be back in exactly 5 minutes.
And now, let's enjoy an intermission. We hope you filled your snack bar full of tasty treats to eat and drink. Perhaps a tempting tasting hotting dog, or a thirst-quenching sugar drink. Some fresh crunching popping corn perhaps, or an assortment of sugar-coated sweetness. Even enjoying a sickness stick. We've plenty of time, so visit your snack bar now. See now, Mr. and Mrs. Barker enjoying and gorging on the lovely treats with their lovely children. You could be doing this too, you still have time. And for those of you tea lovers, let's have a look at some tea-making tips. Yes, the most important tea-making tip, of course, when you have time, is to use the right mug. Yes, the right tea mug is always the right way. Look for the Grippersim tea mug. Yes, it makes your tea taste 20% better. Now, don't worry, you still have plenty of time to make your cup of tea. Mrs. Ainsley Creetrap, what do you think of drinking a cup of tea from the Grippersim mug as opposed to the normal mug?
Lovely. It's not everyone who can make a good cup of tea.
Splendid, Mrs. Ainsley Crabtree. Now, here are the ladies discussing the 6 points of making a good cup of tea, and of course the Grippersim mug will be included. Which number will it be?
Can I remember them? Of course you can. Try now. All right, here goes. Number 1.
Mama, see the Grippersim mug?
Always use a good quality tea.
Yes, of course.
Good. Number 2. Always use freshly drawn water, right?
Number
3. Remember to warm the teapot or urn. Everyone knows that one. And number 4. Measure the right quantity of tea for the amount of water in the pot. Very good. Number 5. The water must reach boiling point. Pot to the kettle, not kettle to the pot. And the last rule, number 6.
Here we go.
Let the tea brew for 5 to 10 minutes.
Damn your
before
eyes,
serving.
woman. God
Excellent.
Grippersim tea mug.
Where does it all start? Sometimes here, with an acid stomach, or here, with tense, upset digestive nerves. It may even reach here, with that fuzzy, achy feeling in the head.
Are you suffering from intermission anxiety? It's the acid tension trouble triangle you're suffering from. Yes, now there's a new anti-intermission liquid, Peptus Liquid Elixir. It will break that bothersome intermission trouble triangle. It is fast-acting liquid, has no need to wait for it to dissolve as it's in liquid form. With unknown ingredients, it will settle acid in your stomach and those nasty intermission blues. Side effect of Peptus may include constipation, skin rash or dermatitis, diarrhea, dizziness, drowsiness, dry mouth, severe migraines, insomnia, suicidal thoughts, abnormal heart rhythms, internal bleeding, cancer, loss of sexual appendages, funny walk syndrome, loss of hair, reddening of the hair, big red nose syndrome, whitening of the skin, unusual voice patterns, childish behaviors, a propensity to blow up balloons, death. Break that intermission trouble triangle with Peptus. Yes, Peptus available somewhere.
Just a minute, folks. Yes, that's all it takes to visit our refreshment counter in the lobby. There you'll find popcorn and an assortment of popular candy bars to please every taste. Try one of these delicious candy bars. Big time.
Ingredients include chemicals derived from petroleum.
Butternut.
Preservatives including sodium benzoate and sulfur dioxide. No nuts included.
Milkshake.
Including wood pulp and duck feathers as fillers.
Payday.
Including propylene glycol, carcinogenic flavorings, including trace elements of starch, strychnine, and
Topped
lead.
with Hollywood's super rich coating of the kind you like best. They taste wonderful. They're delicious. They're nutritious. Get one at our confection counter in the lobby now.
a word from our esteemed producer. Such kind words. And now back to our normally scheduled programming.
We're back. We is back, and
Yes, he's
all is well.
yeah.
All is well. Now, in all fairness, the spin recovery should be done in VF4 conditions, not in IF4. Typically, isn't it? You know.
Yeah. All those
Um,
limitations.
What's that?
All those limitations.
Yeah.
Like,
You know.
I better put some fuel in. I just realized one fuel tank was empty.
Oh, I better have a look at my fuel. I've only got one engine, so I've got loads of fuel. Okay, that's fine. 39% will do. So, we're
Yeah.
back. Yeah, now the lights. I want lightage in the cockpit. Does it even have lights? You know?
I don't know.
Now let's play with the trim here because it's been very slow. Yeah, it's very slow. Look, it's really slow there. Look. I'll leave it there. Master arm sound mode. So lights. No, don't crash. Don't crash. For the love of God, don't crash. Anti-ice nav lights. That's only the nav lights. Oh, the cockpit lights, folks. Oh. No, don't know what they are. See, it's all in rush. Let's go forgo the lights because I'll probably switch the engines off. When you're ready to go, Colonel Clink, you'll see me whizzing past you.
Yeah, no, it's like I'm ready to go. Right, so let's set this up. Blah 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 blah.
Okay, folks, let's
And
go.
brakes are loose. Full power.
Who was that gave me the brakes? I wanted to thank them. Let's see. See, I shouldn't be talking when I'm taking off either, should I?
No. Sterile cockpit. Remember?
Well, we're streaming now.
Okay, there we go.
Come on, there we go. Let's get this gear up. Rudder won't do what I want it to do. There we go. Oh no, I didn't want to do that at all.
What did you do now?
Ah, no, nothing. Everything's fine.
It sounds awful like you crashed another plane.
That's very dramatic. Very dramatic crash. Very dramatic crash from Gripper Sim there. It goes mad when you go on the rudders. It just goes ballistic. Does Shady Sim. Yeah, it goes mad when you play with the rudders. So if I put in right rudder here now, I expect it to yaw and then roll. So right rudder. Okay, it does. There's some people hidden in the back, you know, somewhere. So yeah, it's twitchy. So it's very important to have all this stuff worked out. There we go.
Sorry, bro.
Quite some G's there. So yeah, it's not your old, it's not your typical, you know. I'm very curious as to why I can't just flip it over. Stalls immediately. So what's stalling? When I flip over the rudder like that. I'm still heading east, which is nice. So I'm going to kick it over again. I might crash now, in all fairness, doing this, but I'm going to try not to. Okay. Over we go. Yeah, very scary stuff. If it did that in the real thing, I don't know, maybe it does. But if I flip it over with rudders, well, let's just try it with the ailerons. It's not going to do anything crazy. You know, nice and smooth. All fine. Passengers don't like it though. Is everything up? Yeah. Okay, so we're, I think now for this next leg, for a bit of excitement, okay? For a bit of crazy madness, I think we should... Oh, I didn't want that to happen either. F12. There we go. So we're going to fly the map of the Earth, seeing as you can't see much up high. We're going to start playing around with it, low to the ground. Very dangerous stuff.
Ooh, this looks lovely now. Above the clouds.
Oh, the clouds are fantastic. Let's get that trim sorted out. Seeing as I've got full power, I'll have to trim nose down a bit. It's very slow. In fact, the trim isn't working at all. There we go. So, over we go. Lots of back pressure, forward pressure in the stick. Slip it back. Yeah, good luck finding me in radar flying like this, you know. Can I read the comments at the same time? What's Colonel Klink's rate of climb? He's going like a rocket. I'm the TBM as well, going at 1,500 feet per minute.
Rate of climb is 2,000 feet per minute.
2,000 feet per minute, there you go. So, can I get the whole way there without hitting the surface, flying the map of the Earth whilst reading the comments is the thing. So yeah, playing with the rudders in this, I don't know if you should in jets, to be honest with you. Props seem to be, especially tail draggers, are very ruddery. I understand that much. Jets, if you put the rudder in a 737 or an Airbus, certainly 737, because I've done it with the sim once, because it just goes all over the shop and messes up your flying altogether. So I wouldn't be touching the rudders of the jets at all, and the big ones certainly. Now that was in a proper commercial sim in Southampton, a proper training sim. I wouldn't be touching the rudders the slightest. It seems to be the same with this one. So if I try to flick this over now, I'm going to crash with the rudder. Look. Now if I do it gently, it's okay. Like now I'm putting in a bit of rudder. There we go, that's fine. If I put in full rudder, let's just bring the nose up a bit. Full rudder. Oh, maybe I was going too slow. Maybe I was going too slow. Oh, this is going to be interesting. We're going to zig. We're going to do a slalom, and play with these electricity poles, I think, folks. Okay, I'm not going to get all of them because I'm going so fast. Yeah, holy shit is right there, mate. So we're only going to throw it in here.
You know, you're doing it. You're doing it today, and tomorrow they have collision detection for the wires.
Yeah. Playing with electricity poles. Happy days. Okay, that was I definitely got some branches on the nose of my aircraft there. You can see the pylons there, that the kind of the trees are chopped down around the pylons. Can you see that, Colonel Clegg?
Yeah.
I don't know if the pylons have collision detection.
I don't think so.
Will I try it?
Yeah, go on.
I will try it. Let's see if the pylons have collision detection. No. Which is a pity. Maybe one day they'll have collision detection on the pylons, because they don't on the trees.
But there's loads of things like, you know, which doesn't have collision detection, which is kind of weird.
Yeah. Because the power lines are very dangerous.
Yeah.
Because you'll see the power lines, but you won't see the wires. And, you know, helicopters especially.
And it's like... And it can can freak you out. I remember I came in one airfield, like, and it's like they had an electricity wire pole at the end of the runway, right?
Yeah.
It used to have electricity wire, so it didn't have it. It's coming in there like, nice and easy, happy days, and then you see the pole, and then, it's like, oh, fluff. It's like, and you just yank up the plane, like, just to have a second look at it.
Yeah.
Scares the bejesus out of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, let's see. Let's ignore the poles. Oh, they do have collision detection.
Do they?
I think they do if you go lower down, yeah. I'm crashing here like nobody's business into them.
Oh, fantastic.
Let's see. Let's go back and see, folks. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They have collision detection. Confirmed. So that just goes to show you that I didn't hit them all that way. Although I felt I did. When you come out of the slew, sometimes you're in the air without any speed whatsoever. There we go. We got some speed there now. So they do have collision detection. So back to slalom, folks. Back to slalom. 2 hands are needed here. But it's like, is that wing hitting them? Let's have a look here. Obviously not. Alright, so we're going to keep following this. It seems to be parallel to our course. And let's see if we can get away with this. Go back up a second. So I'm going to try and sneak in here. I went into ground effect just there and it kind of threw me back up into the air. That's interesting. Small movements. Yeah. It's a pity about the trees that have collision detection, but what are you going to do? Alright, let's get to that. Now, we're into blue skies now, Colonel Clink.
Pretty much, yeah.
So we've left all that bad weather behind us.
Yeah, no, it looks like there's just a few fluffy clouds up here.
There's Red Cap, 282 ahead. MMG Beast King. Welcome, Beast King and Red Cap. Copper Hat's miles ahead of us. Let's do some loop-the-loops and stuff, shall we? Let's do a loop-the-loop from very close to the ground along this pathway and see if I can survive that. Okay, so up we go. Relaxing the stick now. There we go. Easy. I think. There we go. Can we do... they throw it on their side, opposite rudder. So, it doesn't have enough rudder authority for that. The other way, do a knife edge, straight and level. Let's get back on heading. Oh, death happened there, that's for sure. We could do it with some power there. There's Slurpy Jam. Let's visit everybody. Let's just go alongside everyone and say hello, shall we? We have 30 nautical miles to go. Johnny F's in the Hawk, but I don't have the Hawk. Let's have a look at the comments there and see if we can see anything. Davos says I broke another one. I've broken lots of aircraft this stream for sure. The trim is saddening me though. It's very slow. Dangerous. Brian is off to sleep. Brian, we're going to land now. We've got two more landings to go, but no worries. We'll see you next time. Dangerous Brian. Johnny F says that has cables and collision detection. I don't know about the cables though. Can we try? Get the pylon from fs.to. Oh, really? Johnny F says you can get the pylons from flightsim.to. Okay, great. If you don't have the Hawk Ripper sim, it's the best jet in the sim. Okay, Johnny F says yes, the cables you can crash into them, and I think you get that from flightsim.to. That's what he said there, didn't he, in the comments?
Okay.
In-car is saying DCS practice gripper. Yes, I have got practice there. I didn't practice last week, I think it was, but we're going to do it on Tuesday. DCS ducks myself, and I have been practicing, thank God. I want to do more though. I can't do tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow night, because I'm going on with DCS ducks. He's showing me all this stuff, and I'm not getting the time to do my homework, basically. Right. But I was stopping some pave bombs and getting targets quickly, and it was working great without me having to ask DCS ducks what to do. So the paveways, and I think that will work for a few other items as well. So yeah, it's coming along good. DCS World is great fun because, like, we're flying along, we're going from A to B, but in DCS World you got to take off from the carrier. You got to maybe refuel in the air refueling, which I have to practice that. Yes. Select your ordnance and get to the target, and you've got lots to do, before you get to the target. Not a huge amount. It's not overly difficult once you know what you're doing, but it's busy. It's very engrossing. It's very relaxing. Because it's kind of busy. It's very interesting, and I haven't tried it VR yet because I'm on the keyboard, Tritz, good night to you as well if you're going. Oh no, Tritz is saying good night to Dangerous. But DCS works, DCS World, here's what happens with these kind of games, kind of click with DCS World.
Yeah.
It's a steep learning curve. You've got to get over that hump to get the pleasure out of it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
And then it's just very rich. It's a very rich experience in the simulator, especially when you're flying with someone else. When you're doing missions with DCS ducks, for example. Just the two of us for the minute. But it's going to be, if I can get it. Servers are very expensive as well. I'd like to have a server going, but it's really expensive. It'll happen in time, but it is very engrossing. So DCS ducks will get rid of all the air-to-air, for example. And I'll come in the bomb run, I got to learn how to dogfight a little bit, at least. Well, I kind of have a little bit with regards to missiles. Here comes the airport. But it is very engrossing. I highly recommend it. It's free. You get 1 or 2 aircraft with it. They're very good, but you really want to get what you want. That costs you, what, 30, 40 bucks, I think? They have sales on these in the DCS World. That's the time to buy a jet. I'm going for the FA-18, the Hornet. That's going to be my speciality. That's the only aircraft I've bought, I think. Oh no, I've bought a few airplanes over the years. But it's very good. Very good. And I just need the time now to make a video. I'll stream it during the week randomly. I know I've said that a million times. Here's the airfield there, folks. I will stream it during the week at some point. In the winter time, that's going to happen. I'm flying too much. I keep saying I'll stream it during the week, but I don't get the time. I'm going to come in there where November 017 Victor Alpha is. I think. Taking the power back. On a left downwind. My speed now is 280 knots. I'll lose that very quickly with pulling G's. And all I need to do, let's get in some flaps then, you know. Let me slow down a bit more. I think let's go to 200 knots. Pulling some G's. I'd like to make them scream.
Just a wee bit.
Okay, let's do speed checks, clear down. Let's get some flappage in. Keep an eye on this. I'm putting landing flaps in. Boom. Press the button. I've got landing flaps in. You can see that, the green light there. Let's declutter. Let's sit up in our seat a little bit so we can see what we see. Let's get right on the centre line. Lots of trimming. Takes a while to trim it. It's a bit sloppy with the old trim, I have to admit.
So I'm just
Not go too slow.
just gonna come in overhead here now and I do the left downwind.
Yes. Let's get this nice landing. Let's see if we can get a nice landing here for us. Really. You might say I'm too high. Nope.
Okay, so autopilot comes up.
I'm gonna drive it in. Get on the centre line. Let's get some good marks for this landing, folks. I'm not on the centre line. That's because I got a crosswind. That's fine. Let's drive it in. Power on. Ground it back. Get jerky. On the centre line, and it's.
Now that's how you land an aircraft.
I think he's wrong. Top topic. That was a terrible landing. It's got a crosswind though.
I hear excuses.
No, they're all clapping, and he said that's got a landing on the thing. But I don't think it was a good landing at all. And let's find out why. Parker brake. And let's get the replay going, folks. And then we're going to hop out, and we are going to. It's going to go crazy here next under the replay. Let's replay.
So I'm on the left downwind now.
The replay has gone bonkers. The replay has gone bonkers, folks. Let's see the replay. No, it didn't record everything. Feck it. Feck it. It didn't record everything. It only recorded me because I had it on for quite a while. We'll do it in the last landing, will we?
Yeah.
We'll do it in the last landing. Let's just get that ready for the next time now. I've got to slew all the way to you. I have to slew all the way. What was the ICAO identifier again, Karen Click?
Kilo Bravo Hotel Mike.
Oh, Hotel Mike, okay. Thank you. So yeah, it obviously stops recording maybe after 5 minutes or something. It just does a loop every 5 minutes. Which would make sense for memory's sake, wouldn't it, folks? So that's displeasing. How far away are you now, Colonel Flake?
I'm just turning on final.
Just turning on final, okay. Bravo Mike, wasn't it? Sorry, Bravo Mike, yeah.
Kilo Bravo Hotel Mike.
Hotel Mike. Hotel Mike, yeah, okay. We're going. We'll be there soon. We might do an approach here. No, we'll do it in the last one. Okay, we'll do it in the last one. It should be about 5-10 minutes from now. Hotel Mike. Come on, slew. It's a pity you can't speed the slew up and slow it down, or can you?
I don't know.
Anybody know if you can speed up the slew? Anybody in the comments? I bet you can.
So, anyway, we are on short final.
In-car says Scripps got the L39. Oh great, you're flying it as well then. Hunter Productions, that's the L39C. That comes with the racing DLC. By the way, that's the DLC. You got a whole load of them, different models. Okay, Bravo Mike, wasn't it? Hotel Mike, sorry, Hotel Mike.
Bravo,
next one.
Hotel Mike.
Hotel Mike, thank you. Yeah, so the reason that you get the L39 with the racing Reno racing pack. That's where you get that, and a whole load of other aircraft. It's well worth it. And the Reno racing is great fun. In fact, we should have done that this week. Actually, now I forgot all about it. You know, I think I'm on the top 100 still. What the top? What was I? The top 30 or something? I can't recall. Control plus and minus speeds it up, says Johnny F73. Control plus.
Here's a new comment. What a butter smooth landing that was.
Trying to buy. You have to press or first for sim rate, or control. Okay, you can. Great. There's the pylons we passed. Johnny F says you may have to do that before you enter slew. Not sure, but you can. Okay, I've figured out some other time. Almost there. I'm gonna get myself lined up for final. Where's the runway now? I'm looking for it. Oh. Where are you? There it is. See, I hit the top. Am I getting some clouded chair? I hit the button so I could see where everyone was. Okay. Oh. What I'm doing here is I'm slowing down. Report has started. They're coming down. Flaps to landing. Where's it going? Where is the runway? There it is. I'm coming in. And for some reason I got the brakes hanging out again, I bet you. There's a runway. Let's have a quick look outside to see if that's actually the case. No, that's just the sound of the gear. Drag from the gear. Very well done. Okay, coming down. That seems to be under control. I'm going to leave a little bit of power on. So you've got to drive these in, don't you? Decluttering. Now we've got the replay going. You're down already, Colonel Cake? You're down already, are you?
Yeah, great.
Okay. If it's faster, I think it's easier in this. Let's get a nice landing this time. At the end, we'll do the 2 recordings. How about that? The next one's only a short hop, folks. And then we're off to our labas. That's an Irish word for beds. Bad sleep time. Anyway, up we go. Leaving a little bit of power on. Releasing the back pressure.
Nice landing. I'm impressed.
Braking. Get the center line. Here we go. Colonel Clink, you've gone very low there.
I say, Jesus Christ, you crossed 3 state lines by the time you came to a stop there.
I know, sure, it's a fast jet. I know, it's nothing I can do. Will we go?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Right, we'll do the 2 replays when we get to the final airport, which is just a hop, skip, and a jump. As you can see here, it is like, I don't know, it's on 110, is it?
It's just under 110 miles, yeah.
Okay, well then maybe we should do it very quickly now. Very quick replay, okay? Let's do very quick replay. Stop recording. Replay. All the way up. Pause replay. I don't know why it's doing that. There we go. Resume replay. Great. Let's hop outside. Get that view. Zoom. So, you know, I know it looks like I was quite high, but that's fine. I don't care. Purely because, you know, height is your friend. So, got the gear down. The brake wasn't hanging out, thankfully. You can hear the lovely sounds of the jet engine. And yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Nice looking jet, though.
Yeah, no, it looks very nice, though.
And it does have the Garmin with it as well. Inside. So see, I wasn't so high. There we go. I did land too early though, I admit that much. Did I hit any lights? Yeah, see, oh, very low over the lights there. Boop. Oh, a little bit of a bounce. Boop. Bit of a wing wiggle there. That was enjoyable. Enjoyable landing. A normal landing for once. Just get out of control with the sim.
You just, you know, you have room for improvement there.
I have. I have. So that wasn't me dicking about. Just wanted to do one good one in the stream. Should we go forth onto the next?
Absolutely.
Brakes, flaps now. You see they're set to up there automatically for some reason. Thank you very much. Full power. Thank you, folks. Thank you. Thank you. I should have takeoff last week. Let's get the thing going. Oh, let's see. Forward on my seat here to adjust everything. Nice view from the side. Up we go. Gear up. Let's do some crazy madness while we're on the way. Heading pretty much for this place would be almost 060, maybe. No, 090. 090 heading, folks. Let's circle around, watch everyone else taking off. I might get here first, actually, and we can review everyone's landing as they come in, no? Where's everybody? I see Slurpy Jam on the runway. I see Cross. Oh, the tags haven't actually. Not everyone's tags are coming in. That's why that happened. Let's come alongside whoever this is here. I don't think that's a big jet. That's a small kind of fighter type jet. I'm pretty sure ahead of me there. Let's have a look at DCX's FA-18 if I can come alongside there. He's probably running a bit faster than me, most definitely. The trim is taking ages to actually operate. It's very slow. That's the only thing I'd say about this jet. The trim is useless, pretty much. You know? Now, 100 nautical miles shouldn't take too long on this. Where's everybody else, though? That's what I want to see. That's my microphone getting in the way. See if I look this way, it's fine. You know? I haven't seen a motorway for a while. One thing I'd like Microsoft Flight Sim to do would be to get that traffic sorted out. You know, get the traffic certainly at night time, where you can see the lights, you know, the front lights of the cars and the rearward lights of the cars, you know, the red lights in the back and the tail lights, if you like. You probably find that in flightsim.to, no doubt. Right, we're on our way. Let's go up and have a look and see what's happening upstairs. We've got everything cleaned up. Yep, here we go. I'm going to do a hammer here, a hammerhead. I think it's called a hammerhead. No speed. I can't do it. I don't do it. That's not gonna do it. We're going into a spin now. I hope. Yeah, okay. Some sort. Better recover way early. There we go. There is Theo Wagner, or yeah, Wagner, with DCS Stuck Steerman and Pyrotech there ahead. Pyrotech is in what's called the Air Force. I don't know what that is. Sorry, Colonel Clegg?
Some sort of military aircraft?
Must be. It must be. Let's see if we can catch up with them. I got full power on here. I'm getting a warning light. Oh, fuel. Yeah. Oh, no, that's fine. 14% fuel. Oh, yeah, I'm very low on fuel. Hang on. 13 gallons and 19 gallons. 14%. Okay, that's still fuel. Let's magically top that up in the air, shall we? Just for this week. That warning light has gone out. Whilst we're doing this, let's have a look outside and let's have a look at some of the comments. If there's any. Where's my mouse gone? What it is. The next update, incidentally, when I'm arranging my windows here, is delayed, Karen Clink, isn't it? Microsoft Flight Simulator. Which...
This week, no?
You've gone very low there?
I say the last thing I heard was that it's going to be this week, no?
Oh, is it this week? I thought it was maybe September.
No, I thought it's end of August.
It was supposed to be. I think they've delayed till September. If I'm wrong, somebody correct me. They delayed it. Yeah, they delayed it because of... Well, they delayed it because they weren't ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, what... Let me get the window up here. It's, I'll have to log on to all sorts of stuff, but anyway, it's delayed, so... Yeah, Lonely Reaper saying it's been delayed. Pyrotex's Eurofighter Typhoon is the Air Force. Is that what I'm reading correctly there? But yeah, the next update, I don't know what they're going to have some old school aircraft, I think. I can't remember what it was. Nothing very appealing.
No, it's like I saw the Coronado V35 Bonanza with the V-tail.
That's right. Yes, of course.
And I don't know, to be perfectly honest. I got it, but the sounds don't seem to be right. The I don't know. It doesn't feel together. Like, you know what I mean?
No. I'll leave that one for the moment. Here comes Lonely Reaper in the FA-18. Oh. Camera up there. Where's it going? There he's going to come alongside me again. Now stay still, Lonely Reaper. I'm going to stay still. If you want to whack past me again. Fly by me again. So yeah, it's going to be in September. I'd rather they delay it.
Yeah.
You know, and have it coming out properly.
Get it right.
Yeah, I think it's coming back to me now. It's performance. They want to fix performance. Oh, trying to untangle myself from all these wires. I've passed that current click, which is choice news. Back to the comments. I'm gonna hit the C button here so I can. If I see myself diving into the ground, I can rescue it. What else do we got? Thank you, Inkar, for the compliment on the last landing. 110 nautical miles to go. I think that was a while ago. We have 66 nautical miles to go already. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Please don't. Crashed. Crashed again. They must have had a sneaky update. But I'm going to go direct to the airfield, join you in the air, and there'll be no fluing business going on because it's the last airfield. You know?
Yeah.
Another crash, Microsoft Flight Simulator. It hasn't done this
In a long time. What's the Microsoft software update?
Yes, there was. There was an operating system update, actually, wasn't it, 2 weeks ago?
Maybe that causes your troubles.
Yeah, another same crash, folks. Please. Thank God I have an M.2 drive. All I can say is, for those of you dropping, oh, this list dropped off. For those of you about to drop off, we'll see you next week. You know, we'll see you next week. A load of people dropped off there, not because they're upset, because they're going, this is the time now to go to sleep. You know. So yeah, next week, what can we do next week? Do you know if the races? Remember that time we used to all go into the races, Colonel Craig? Do you remember that? We go 3, 2, 1, join. Yeah. I can't hear you.
Yeah, no, I remember that. It's just, isn't it limited to like 5 people or something like that?
Yeah. Yeah, but we could do one. You know, we could do a little route, and then people
Yeah.
like to watch it.
Yeah, sure. We
If-
figure
it-
something
it's-
out.
Yeah, it's kind of. It would be great to have all 20 or 30 people who are flying with us in it, but I don't think they're allowed that now. I don't know. Maybe they've done an update. Who knows?
I don't know.
For a bit of drama, you know. For a bit of drama. Yeah, HG 34 Aviation is saying the forums have been littered with crashes to desktop reports the last couple of days. Both the SU9 and the SU10 beta. Okay, there you go. Goofy actually, Goofy RS83 says some bush flying fun would be great.
Yeah.
Where is the country that is the bush flying king? Is it Papua New Guinea?
Probably that would be one of the ones, yes.
We could fly, we could do, lots of really short hops on the single engine stall aircraft, short takeoff and landing.
Yeah, we could do something like that. There will be no crashes involved whatsoever.
There'll be no crashes at all.
No,
Nothing bad will happen.
absolutely not.
Nothing bad will happen. Back down 2 minutes. So yeah, we could do some of that. PNG would be great. PNG, the 77? PNDG, maybe?
Something, maybe, yeah.
Crash twice during this flight, says Willie L. Yeah, Willie L's having crashes as well, so. Yeah. But I think the short field, the stall aircraft props are better fun. Stall, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so currently, would you be a star? And could you see what the ICAO is for the final airport?
Yeah, the ICAO would be Kilo Foxtrot Charlie.
Kilo Foxtrot Charlie.
Yeah.
Kilo Foxtrot Charlie. Atlanta Regional Falcon Field, Atlanta. Yeah. We'll go to Atlanta, folks. Set as arrival, and we're going to see everyone else coming. I'm going to do an approach, and then we're going to watch everyone else coming because we'll be there first, right? More than likely. And have you got long to go, Colonel Click?
I'm about just under 10 minutes out.
Oh, great. Okay, so by the time I've landed, then we'll watch everyone else come into land. So we'll do a replay as well. Michelle, do you do a replay? Okay, come on, let's go. M.2 drive, hurry up. It's amazing. Well, I suppose this has got to load the whole world, isn't it, really? It's quite, where DCS world loads very quick, but it's, I don't know if it's less complicated with the airplanes for sure, but
Yeah.
just take a while. There we go, we're on a little bit. I wanted an approach, damn it. Okay, I'll just have to make that up. Let's begin the recording. Let's begin the recording. Let's close that down there. The window you can't see. I don't want that. Go away. Let's hit the Y button. Now what's going to happen here, of course, is it's going to throw us out. It's going to throw, there's a big group of everyone there off in the distance. We're going to fall out of the sky, I'm going to recover, and I'm going to land. But we need real world weather as well. And real world time. Real time, boom. Real life weather, boom. Boom shakalaka. Let's give it a second to load. Some of the guys in the jets are coming in already. There's real world weather. Let's hit the Y button and recover. Oh no, it's put it straight in level, okay. Okay, gonna have to do an orbit here. That's a stall. Stall already. See some altitude. Sit up a bit in our seat. Let's sit back a bit, get the gear down. Go coming down. Let's set flaps for landing. I won't do this, very clever. I won't do probably because I went too fast moving. There's one, mate. Let's get another smooth landing in here. This is returning. There go the flaps. Okay, great. Full flaps, let's declutter. Let's get the mic close to my face. We're going too slow now. I want at least 150 knots. Let's get it trimmed up. There we go. There we go. We've got 150 pound speed anyway. Quite a short one, mate. 49 knots ground speed. Good. Let's get a nice speed landing here. We'll drive it in a little bit, not too much though. Reasonably firm landing. Oh, that wasn't so great. Firm landing. Before everybody gets back, let's have a look at that. So, stop recording, a replay. Let's go to where we were. Let's pause a replay and zoom. There we go, resume replay. Okay. Yeah, a little bit off the centre line and all that kind of stuff. So, it's a very nice looking airplane. I'm not getting the sounds. It's like our friend FS Realistic has kind of broken down on us there. There we go. Now we're sucking diesel. Full flaps. It was a firm landing, I have to admit, but that's fine. Let's see what it looks like. And it was very... See... I should have driven it in a bit more further deeper into the runway, which I wanted to do, but I just didn't have the speed. I think you need 160 knots in this. I'm thinking. I don't know. See, I shouldn't have taken all the power back there. I know that much. Should drive it in. Okay. Oop. Yeah, nice smooth landing there. Firm landing. Excellent. Lovely looking airplane, folks. Let's have a look and see what everyone else is up to. Let's stop the recording. Let's get the aircraft moved off the runway for everyone. Let's be polite. Put it on the taxiway there. We'll put it here. Boom. I know you didn't want to see me taxi. Now, where's everybody else? Let's tag up. Oh. Let's speed up here. Who is this? That's got to be DCS ducks in the FA-18, no? Camera's going to be very juddery. It's very hard. Wouldn't it be great just to click a button and it will watch the nearest person? There must be something like that, no? That's got to be DCS ducks. Because I know he was flying. There it is, DCS ducks, yes. DCS ducks and Lonely Reaper. They're both in the FA-18s. Doing circuits. So we're going to watch those boys coming to the landing if they do. Beast King is down and Copper Hat is down. We have a whole bunch there coming around to do their landings. We'll keep it DCS ducks. I know you're on DCS ducks. I know you don't like this. I'm watching you. You're on downwind. Will.i.am is with us as well. He's in the F-22 Raptor. Lonely Reaper's also in the FA-18, so we're going to watch you guys come into land. So first, Will.i.am. Obviously, you guys are flying together quite a bit. I can't see the F-22 because I don't have it. own an Airbus. Sorry about that, but I am. Here comes Slowly Reaper in for final. Are you going to land, Slowly Reaper? Or are you going to fly by? He's doing a flyby. Okay, let's see if DCS Dux is doing a landing. Yeah, it looks like DCS Dux is taking its time for a landing. Here comes Red Cap. Red Cap, greetings. Yeah, he's got his gear down. Let's see if we can get some good camera work here. He's got his gear down. We need to slow down the camera. Here he comes. He's doing it right behind those altitudes, you see. He's going for the centre line. Nice. Very nice DCS Dux. Very nice indeed. My favourite aircraft, actually, of the modern era, or the Cold War era, if you like, is the FA-18. I used to love making models of them. Now, you're probably saying, you know, why would I make lots of models of the FA-18? You only make one. No, no, no. Gripper Sim has to get the bangers out and stuff the bangers into his model, Colonel Clegg, and blow them up.
That is absolutely correct. Like, you know, it's like for special effects.
Did you do this as well? You got, you know, after you've had it for a while, you put bangers in it? Blow it up?
Maybe, it's like, yeah, of course I did.
I used to enjoy making the models. It was actually very relaxing. I'm tempted to do it again one day. I really am.
Right. So we're coming here to the airfield, and we just take the power back here now. Yada yada yada. See where everybody is. There's the airfield. Ah, sugar.
Oh, there's Johnny F. I missed. Oh, I didn't miss his landing. He's just going to get it now. Look. Very nice. Just got the touchdown there. It's just unfortunate the flight sim don't show your wheels touching down in the Hawk.
So we're just gonna go here. So we're doing a left downwind.
Johnny F and the Hawk. Johnny F 73. Very nice, Johnny F. Very nice. Who have we got coming around? There's Looney Reaper doing a low approach and go around. The FA-18.
So we just do here.
Copper Hat's down already.
Left downwind. Happy days. William is on approach in F-22.
Will.i.am, it looks like he's going out for an approach.
Will.i.am, not William.
Oh, you are?
No.
Runway... Which runway are you going to use?
I'm on the left downwind, so that must be 1314, so it's probably, what is it, 3 something?
So it's really that much forest. Look at that.
Yeah, and there's actually loads of forest in Georgia.
Yeah, I always think America's just built, it's full of highways and houses and roads. I always think it's just one big city.
It is, but then there's loads of space in between.
There's lots of space in between. I've never been to the country really in America.
Okay, so...
Oh, here comes... Oh no, I can't see the F-22. There's Colonel Clink. It's not showing delivery though.
Is it not? Why not?
Because my thing crashed and your propeller isn't moving. Your propeller isn't moving.
It's a glide approach.
Yeah. Oh, are we going to miss Looney Reaper? No, he's doing a low approach and go around again. In-car looks like he's taken off or landing. Yeah, he's landed the F-22, but of course we can't see it. We can't see it. There's in-car there and the TBM. Stearman and this 25. Hopefully they fix this in the next update. I don't know. Maybe while we're waiting for everyone to land. I think everyone's going to land on runway. It doesn't matter. I'm going to be up at the 030 runway. At the 310 runway, folks, right? So you need to be heading 310 into the landing strip. No, Let's see if we can get the update from Microsoft. We're waiting for Colonel Clink. Let's see. It probably won't let me log on now because, you know, I haven't been onto it for a while. Flight Simulator. Flightsimulator.com. Let's see if we can log on. And it's already forgotten everything. Oh.
So there we coming in. Like, very short final.
Where is... They've changed everything. I'll have to figure that out, folks. Here comes Colonel Clink at the TBM. Oh, he's landed right in the piano keys. Very nice. He's jamming on the brakes. So Colonel Clink is first. Coming in. In-car right behind him at the TBM. Is in-car going to be Colonel Clink? Negative. So it's... Don't go backwards now, in-car. So Colonel Clink is number 1, in-car is second. Don't put on those brakes, in-car. You're giving yourself... Just hold on there now. Yeah, because he could be second. Nice moving forward, okay. Okay, I'll let you reverse a bit back to where you were in-car. You can reverse another 20 feet. Producer buttons is woken up. Oh, I forgot I had the camera on producer buttons, but I don't have the camera on. So before we all go, we're going to say goodbye to producer buttons as well. Boom. Oh, you just kind of flopped yourself down there. See, producer buttons, you're full of my sausages, aren't you? Producer buttons. That's why she's, you know, look at her. Oh, I'm too full, she says. Nah. Look.
Yeah, like, oh, no, another sausage, she says, another sausage.
Yeah, she's got a belly full of sausages and bread and brie cheese. Look. It's got, oh, help, I'm stuffed.
Good girl.
Can you hear that?
So why are you looking at me? I'm going underneath this bed now, like, you know?
I put the mic over to... There's Cross. I put the mic over to producer buttons to hear the noise she was making. Very nice. A very nice landing there for Cross. Slurpy Jamp's coming in now. Very nice. Right in the center line, actually. You can touchdown. Very nice. You could barely tell it's a touchdown. And then Pyrotech. We wait for one more. No, I think it's too far away. He's too far away. Florida Fella, Trip 500, Captain Hook, and CJM are miles away. Only because we're flying fast stuff, I think, guys. It's not your fault. Yeah, but just what is this you speak of?
Come on, who's coming? Who's on final there? Like, you know, somebody has to beat me.
I don't think there's any, you know, anyone really willing to chance it, Colonel Clink. You know, in-car's marked a spot with his nose. I was just kind of thinking, waiting for Power Tech there.
Yeah.
Is he going to come in though? You know, he looks far away. He's in the Air Force thing. So, what is that? Oh, it's baseball pitches. I think. He's in Air Force now. It's showing up as a bog standard kind of what you call it, airplane that they don't know what to show. Oh no! Sorry, that is the Eurofighter. It's showing up as now. I don't have the Eurofighter, folks. Right? Can't click, and it is showing up as
oh no,
Eurofighter.
you do have the Eurofighter.
Do I?
Yeah.
I didn't buy it.
Yes, you did.
Did I?
Yep. So did I.
God, I don't remember that. That was a long time ago. Oh, sorry, folks. It's gone all clicky there. I can fix that. Sorry about that, folks. There you go. It's gone all glitchy there. So, okay. that must have been, when was that?
Donkeys ago.
We just haven't flown it.
Yeah, no, it was not very good.
Yeah, that's why we never flew it. It still seems to me new. Like it's the most modern thing ever. But is it? You know? There we very nice Paratech. Very nice. Very nice.
It is in relative terms. I think the it came out around the same time as the F-22 Raptor. And then you had the what are the vertical takeoff yokes called again? The is it F-35 or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. Very nice Paratech. Very nice. Well, do you know what, Karen Clink?
Yeah.
Will we start wrapping things up?
I should say so. Yes.
Sorry, Captain Hook and CJM, Trip and Florida fella. I'll have a proper flight plan and we'll tell you what plane to take and all that kind of stuff. I think Ian Carr did that anyway. Producer Buttons is getting very impatient for some reason. Producer Buttons maybe wants to say goodbye.
I'm just gonna get off this runway.
I don't have a treat, Producer Buttons. I'll get you one later. No, you're not getting a treat because I had sausages. Okay, folks. So there you go. Thank you very much for joining us. And myself and Colonel Clink. It's just probably about time because Producer Buttons is actually putting her hands on the controller, trying to stop all the activities. She's freaking out now big time. Look, what's going on here? What the deuce? Producer Buttons. What is going on? Let's widen that window there. Yeah. So, you know, this is what I have to put up with. I don't have a treat, Producer Buttons. I really don't. Yeah. So there you go, folks. That is the America for this week. Kind of badly prepared, but there you go. Colonel Clink, thank you very much. And in car, thank you very much for the flight plan. And Colonel Clink, thanks a million for joining us again.
Oh yeah, no, not to worry. Let's see what we're up to next week.
Yeah, we're going to find something crazy next week, will we? Something we haven't done, maybe. Or certainly short field. We'll do something unusual, okay?
Yeah.
Something unusual, and hopefully I'll get in the Discord to chat this week to say hello. Because I know I haven't been on that much. So, folks, thank you very much for joining us all. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Thank you, everyone, saying good night there on the stream. Oh, Producer Buttons, please. What are you doing? Oh, God. Folks, I better go. It's getting crazy here. And ow, that's quite painful. Sorry, she's just scratching my arm there. So, we will see you next week at 2100 hours on the European server. Thanks, Colonel Clink.
Thanks very much, folks. See you next time.